Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and today we have one of the best videos on the channel. It's going to be 5 different stocks to watch this week, so you guys are prepared for Monday trading. As soon as the bell opens, you want to make sure you are prepared. So this is the video for you. Now, as you can see, overall, we are still up $16,000, 75% in the past year. So we're trading pretty good right now, even though it has been a rocky last few months. As you can see, there's been big deep dives and then coming back up, big deep dive and coming back up. So if your account is down right now, just make sure you stick in there, stay with it long term, because you are going to be thinking yourself in 3-5 years down the line when you started now and you're building towards your future. This account was not always this large of 38,000 with 16,000 in the past year. This is a cumulative effect. Now, the first stock we're going to be talking about is NEO, because of course everybody loves NEO right now. They're in the EV sector, they're hot. They had a huge dip and they're already up 17% from their dip. Guys, I was telling you everyone to buy at $36. I was posting on my close friends list. I was buying a lot at 36. I actually loaded up super heavy, $1,800 in my account, 17% gain in the last month. In the last 3 months, they're still down. So there is still time for NEO. I would prefer anything under $40. But EV looks like it is heating up a little bit, so keep an eye out for that, especially some of the options that we talked about in the video before this one. What you'll see here, NEO just finalized an agreement with SunUp and to build 5,000 battery swap stations, which is absolutely huge. NEO is in a remarkable management, which is William Lee. He's the CEO. He's really good, and they have a good management overall with experience in the auto industry. And NEO is differentiating its product much like Apple did in the past. And if you look at the bottom, I reached a target price of at least $80 using a DCF model. So the next one we're going to be talking about is an ETF. So if you are looking for an ETF, this one's a little bit more riskier, but a lot more reward. Most ETFs get like 8%, 6%, 10% a year. This one is going to be getting at least 20 to 30% a year, if not more. They got 136% last year. And they're at a pretty fair place to buy right now. I would prefer to buy obviously closer to like $115 a share. But as you can see, I have an average cost of $113. We're up about 9%. We have $600 in ARK ETF. This is a good one to stuff in your retirement portfolio, in your Roth IRA. And you really want to be holding this one for at least 1 to 2 years, if not 3 to 5 years. Just like NEO is pretty much the same way, you want to hold it for long term. But the good thing is each of these, ARK and NEO, both have short term potential on top of it. Okay, so the next one up is Coinbase, and it's under $300 right now. Everyone's wondering what's going on with Coinbase, so let's talk about it a little bit. There really isn't previous supports and resistance or anything to go off of, and no one knows what their true valuation really is. So in my opinion, the best thing to do is kind of like a Bitcoin strategy is dollar cost average in, maybe $20 to $50 per week into Coinbase. Only if you're a long-term believer in Coinbase and cryptocurrencies as a whole, this one's going to be for you. If you're over crypto, you're not really into crypto, forget about this one, go to some of the other ones. But I think that Coinbase, especially in a few years down the road, as crypto keeps ramping up, and obviously Coinbase is strongly based off the success of cryptocurrency, so keep that in mind. But if everything goes as planned, this one, Coinbase, can be one of the largest brokerages for all of cryptocurrencies in the world. Okay, so PLTR is the next one up that you should be watching this week. It's heating up 6% last week. I was talking about an option last week, and if you took out that option, you probably made some money off it. Up 10% in the last month, and it was up at 19% at one point. And remember, the support is right around $25 to $26, $27. So if it does pass $27 a share, it can go a lot higher. So make sure you watch out for that. So if this one goes to $28 or higher, it can be an absolute rocket ship and take off. If we scroll down, you can see I have 45 shares at an average cost of $24 a share. So I wanted to average down a little bit, but we're seeing the uptick. So if I was going to buy more, around $21 a share to $23 a share is where I want to be buying more PLTR. And as you can see, it's been following the support and resistance a little bit. I think it's time to break out. So if it does break these resistance that it set in December, that is a good sign that it can go higher. And if you guys want to read a little bit into this article, some of the summary, Palantir's DoubleClick software demo highlighted how Foundry is solving major problems across the industrial of life science industry. And we're not going to read this entire article, but if you want to pause it and read some of that, that would be awesome. Has plummeted 50% from all-time highs. Even when Palantir announced on April 5th it secured a 5-year, $90 million contract, the stock failed to recover. Palantir's chart, it's gapping down on February 16th. It began trading a bullish falling wedge pattern on Thursday. The stock broke out of the pattern and recaptured the 8-day EMA on a Thursday afternoon, retesting the top sloping line of the falling wedge. Bulls want Palantir stock to hold above the sloping line of the falling wedge and for an increasing in bullish volume. Bullish volume is important to push back the stock to its next resistance level of 25. I was saying 26, so they're saying 25 right there. And the last one that we have to talk about is BNGO. This is a riskier one. So if you're into risk, if you're not into risk, it's not for you. If you are into risk, this one's for you. It's more of a long-term stock, even though people think of this as like a meme stock or like a hype stock. This actually has great fundamentals behind it, and it has huge competitive advantages compared to its competition. So BNGO, $6 a share. It was even at $5 a share when I was saying to buy it also. And it went as high as $8 a share. So if you get in at $6 a share, I think it can go back up to $8 a share is very realistic again. And in the long term, I'm sure this one will be at $12 to $14 again in the mid to short term. So there's so many great reasons to be bullish on BNGO. You should actually take your time and look into this one, read some articles about it. But what you'll see is BNGO offers exposure to exciting high growth themes like genomics and personalized medicine, which is exciting and it can be huge. Kathy Wood said it can outpace the EV sector in the next 2 years. BNGO offers a competitive product in the cytogenetic space that greatly reduces the inherent time and capital cost of genomics research. So they're making genomics easier. After a frenzy rallied in late 2020, BNGO shares have pulled back, offering yet another entry point for long-term investors seeking double-digit return potential aside an attractive risk-to-reward ratio. So that last bullet point really does sum it up. It pulled back for long-term entry, for investors seeking double digits return potential alongside an attractive risk versus reward scenario. So guys, that was the video. It was a little bit quicker, so let me know if you like the quicker videos on Sunday or if you want the longer videos on Sunday. Also, if you're in the close friends list on my Instagram, I will be updating every single day this week. Of course, every time I'm buying and every time I'm selling, I post about 5 times a day on my close friends list. So if you think this video helped, share it with a friend. If you want to join my close friends list, hit me up on Instagram at The Daily Stock Market, same as my YouTube name. Here is my Instagram. We're almost at 85,000 followers, guys. So thank you for all of the love and continued support that you guys show me on these videos. My last video actually got 15,000 views. There's actually, I think, 2 videos ago. So we did break a record. I don't even think we passed 10,000 views on YouTube specifically before. We've had a lot more. I think we've had 100,000 on one video, actually. Not that one. On Instagram here. This one has 70,000 views just on Instagram. But on YouTube, we passed 15,000 views on one video, which is huge. So thank you guys for liking and exposing my videos to a new audience. So make sure you do like this video. And if you guys want to see the positive success that people have had, we have over 200 testimonials on my Instagram now. So you would click student success on my highlight and you can go through all of these student success highlights and take your time, read through a few of them. And then there's also success number 2, which is a little bit more recent. And that's 100 more, all different people. And then success 3 is the most recent one that we started recently because we've just been filling up highlight after highlight of success stories. And see right here, it says, dude, I was so hesitant to join your program, but took a big risk in watching all your programs. I learned so much. And then he was up $75 on one. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.